comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here from a Funko Popcast, and in today's video, I'm going to be making my predictions for potential WonderCon 2021 Funko exclusives. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said, today's video, I'm going to be making a prediction video, a little for fun discussion on potential WonderCon 2021 exclusive predictions. Now, anyone that's new to the Funko community, WonderCon is a brand new con as terms to Funko Pop and Funko Soda, I guess, exclusives. Usually there's the three big cons that we know of, which are Emerald City Comic Con, which we had just finished wrapping up pretty much, along with San Diego Comic Con, which happens in July, and New York Comic Con that happens in October. Now, as I'm recording this video, it is Monday, March 8th, and I have seen nothing yet as terms to Funko themselves or people sharing from the dirt sheet pages on whether if Funko is or isn't going to be doing WonderCon exclusives for this year. Because like I mentioned, WonderCon had exclusive Funko Pops and sodas for convention exclusives for the first time last year in 2020, which for this video, I'm only going to be doing 3 Funko Pops and 3 Funko Sodas due to the fact that from seeing WonderCon last year, it was a small convention as terms to exclusives. I think there was around 8 Funko Pops and then 7 Funko Sodas, not including the chases, along with a t-shirt and an apron as for everything being exclusives. And if there indeed is going to be WonderCon exclusives, they will probably be released at the time of when WonderCon was originally supposed to happen, which is the weekend of Friday, March 26th to the 28th. So I could totally see Funko doing announcements next week so that they are a week prior to the release of WonderCon exclusives. So first, I'm going to be making my predictions for the Funko Sodas that I think would happen for WonderCon. The first one I have listed here is an ad icon because WonderCon last year had quite a bit of ad icon Funko Sodas, so I thought I would choose the Coca-Cola Polar Bear. Now, this seems to be realistic due to the fact that Funko is doing a Chester Cheetah, which I know is different licensors, but they're doing a Chester Cheetah Funko Soda, so they've kind of expanded on those ad icons where it's mascots of like food and drink products and not like cereal ad icons, even though cereal is a food, but you get what I'm saying. And I can totally see this being 2 ways. First off, they can make a common of a normal Funko Soda of a Coca-Cola Polar Bear along with a flocked chase, or they can do what Funko has done with some of the Funko Sodas, and that's make it only one flocked variant and there wouldn't be any chases, which I wouldn't mind if that was the case. I do think, though, that whether they do that way or the other, that it would be like a Funko Shop shared exclusive, or it would have intended to be a con only. So I definitely see this being, if it's the case of happening, to being like 3,000 pieces. The next one I have listed is for the animation lineup. I'm going to go more of anime portion, and I wrote down Sasuke Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Funko is just starting the My Hero Academia lineup for Funko Sodas this year. We already have a Deku that's coming out, and then we're also having an All Might that's releasing later on in the year. So I think a Sasuke Bakugo would be really cool. Originally, I was thinking a villain would be cool for this spot as a Comic-Con Funko Soda exclusive, but there's been times with certain movies and TV shows where they do take kind of like a main character of a show and make it a Comic-Con exclusive, and especially because we had that Sasuke Bakugo Funko Pop that released for San Diego Comic-Con last year, I could totally see them doing a Funko Soda where make a regular Bakugo with like out his whole costume on. I know he's still got like the costume in his Funko Pop, but you make that as the common and make pretty much what would be the SDCC version with like the mask on being the chase. And I do see this being not a 3,000 or 5,000 piece, but I do see this being possibly 10,000 pieces and being shared to a Hot Topic, just like that Todd Ingram Scott Pilgrim Funko Soda. Speaking of Scott Pilgrim, that is where I'm going to go next with this last Funko Soda prediction. I'm going to predict there's going to be a Funko Soda for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World at WonderCon. They did have a few last year, which I'm going to predict Steven Stills for this case. Now, originally I was thinking of the 7 Evil X's because that seems like the road that Funko is going down as terms of the Funko Sodas now, because they've already done Todd Ingram and Matthew Patel for Emerald City Comic Con this year, but I feel like they're gonna keep going down that road as terms to the bigger Comic Cons. I don't know if they would continue at going into WonderCon, possibly because they did have 2 Scott Pilgrim Funko Sodas last year, so they could do an Evil X and then do a normal character. And I don't know yet of whether what the chase would be, or even if it would have a chase, because both of the Scott Pilgrim Funko Sodas, I'm pretty sure, did not have chases, so I wouldn't be surprised if this Steven Stills also did not have a chase. Now we are moving on to the Funko Pop portion of this prediction video, and I'm just going to name 2 of them right off the bat because they are from the same licensor, and I think if you're not just a fan of this licensor I'm about to mention, but a Funko fan overall, you probably know where I'm going with this, and yes, it is Pokemon Funko Pops, but it's a matter of what I'm about to say that comes out of my mouth right now. And I'm not liking this prediction, but I think it's going to be a reality that we are going to be getting Diamond Collection Pokemon Pops for Comic Cons in 2021, and I feel like for WonderCon, if it's happening for Comic Con exclusives, that we're probably getting Diamond Collection Jolteon and Flareon. We already got Vaporeon just like last week, I would say, when we had Emerald City Comic Con exclusives released, and I feel like they're just gonna finish that Gen 1 Evolution lineup with Jolteon and Flareon that was already made, but make it into Diamond Collection. I'm already not liking it. But the fact is, people are going to cop for it. There was a lot of people that did cop for the Charmander and the Vaporeon for Emerald City Comic Con last week, so I wouldn't be surprised if that same group of people would say, oh, I'm not going to cop out for these Jolteon and Flareon pops, or whatever the pops may be the case, but then end up doing so because completionist. And then the last prediction I have for the Funko Pops, this was very difficult because there's different categories that like I thought of, and I'm like, oh, what's a Funko Pop for this? Like when you think of Disney, it's like, oh, what could be a Disney Funko Pop? Or if you look at like TV, like what would be a good one? It was very difficult. So I decided to go with retro toys, and this was kind of like a prediction I made for Emerald City Comic Con, but I'm doing it as a different color per se. And that's why I'm going with a blue player piece from Candyland. I said before we were gonna get a green player piece for Emerald City Comic Con, but I actually wouldn't be surprised if we got both of those colors as WonderCon exclusives, especially since last year, let's say taking that place would be the Troll Pops we got last year, where it was the rainbow trolls, like the one was the multicolored body with the blue hair and the other was the pink hair. So there could be a green player piece now along with a blue player piece that would fit the color of WonderCon. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a blue player piece. I know we got Plumpy for Emerald City Comic Con, and it would be cool if we got those cool characters, but because it's not a big 3-con, I feel like there could be a chance that if they do a Candyland pop, it's not going to be one of those cool characters. It could be another colored player piece, potentially 2 of them. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this for fun kind of prediction video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below on what your potential predictions are for WonderCon. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.